All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Sketching the Privateer. Today, we start on a new page and we start a new era because the first Atmosfere comic has been published. I'll tell you all about it today on Sketching the Privateer. Wrong video. I'm telling you, man, I can't find nothing today. But you know what? I'm going to get there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. It's time for Sketching the Privateer. I am your host, JoesAtmosfere. It's good to see you on this Friday. It's the end of the week for most of you. It's the end of the week for me, too. This is my last night working this week, so I get off at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm there from like 5 in the afternoon till 8 in the morning. So anyway, it's good to see you guys. And yeah, I see my man Vince is all over it in the chat. I'm wondering... Let's see. I'm wondering if he actually copied and pasted, or did he write that himself? This announcement that it's got here. I don't know, but we'll talk all about it. But first of all, we have to introduce the hardest working man on YouTube, the hardest working wrench there is, Vince. We got to introduce him correctly, don't you know?
Womack. Why am I not surprised, you piece of shit?
It's good to see you, man. I can't believe you wanted that to be your video. You want me to curse you out every time we start the show. Hang on a second. I had something playing in the background. At least I thought I did. Let's see. Yeah, it'll fire up here in a second. I always put the Patriot on the TV whenever I'm doing the Sketching the Privateer show. So, you know, a little something in the background. You know what I mean? No sound going, but I always like to put that in the background. But anyway, it's good to see you guys. I think I saw Connie Cleary in the chat as well there. let's see, Juliet is here. She says, good evening from across the pond. It's good to see you. Pretty sure I saw Connie Cleary. Yeah, there she is. She's telling me hello. What's going on? It's good to see you. Let's see who else is here. It's pretty much Vince putting out all the links, but the one that we're going to talk about today is right here. Now, I don't know if he copied and pasted this, and I'll catch up on the chat here in a second. But it says the #1 new release in teen and young adult superhero comics and graphic novels, The Privateer Issue 0, America's Pirate Patriot. And then it's got the link, right? Yeah, we finally got it up. It was kind of funny, guys. If you've never gone through this process, they kind of vet you a little bit, okay? Let me get over here to Kick and get rid of whoever that is trying to get me to order some bots or whatever the hell it is they want me to do. I don't know. We'll see. But let me see if I can. It doesn't look like I can get that person because I didn't have it up at the beginning. But that's okay. That's all right. We'll not worry about that right now. But anyway, yeah, finally got it up. And the process, they email you and they want to know if you have the copyright to it. They don't want to put stuff up that's not copywritten. You know what I mean? They don't want you using other people's stuff and things like that, you know, and they're asking about AI and all that stuff. I'm like, of course, you know. So what I did was I sent him the website. I sent him the subscribe star. I sent him the Facebook page for the Privateer. I said the earliest publishing of this guy is right here, you know, letting them know that I've been doing it for a long time. I'm just, you know, finally getting this done. Well, it's done. It's up. Let me go ahead and pull it up for you real quick. I should have had this up already. I didn't think about that. But, you know what? I can find it again really easily. Here, I'll show you the process. If you don't know how to copy and paste off of Vince's links and all that good stuff, I know how to do it. So I'll go ahead and pop that real fast and see where it takes us. It takes us straight to the book. Yeah. And I was thinking a little bit ahead. Hang on one second. Let me go ahead and share this. I'm sitting here talking all this noise, and I haven't started anything. And by the way, we got to start the background audio. Hang on. Let me go ahead and get that going too. No matter what I do, there's just so much to do with one of these shows. You never get it all done. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here thinking I'm all set, I'm all ahead, and I'm really not. You know I'm talking about Sharking for Pearls. We got to get some Sharking for Pearls running in the background here. And we're going to set it up to where we can hear it pretty good. Let me pause that. Get it set. Then we're going to... let's first of all put it on a different song. And then we will share it. I've got to share it. Let's see. Screen. Yeah. Google Chrome tab. Yeah. And there we go. Share. And there it is. Sharking for Pearls. Don't you know? Let's go ahead and get the sound going. Make sure that's right. That should be good. You should be able to hear me just fine. Let me know if the sound's still playing, okay? Because if it's not, then you're going to have to put up with that on the screen. I think I can make it a lot smaller, though. Technically copy and paste. Yeah, I hear you. Who else is here? Technically copy and paste. So you did copy and paste that, huh? Wow, okay. That's cool. I don't know who wrote that, but it wasn't me. Okay, let me know if not anymore. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to put that on the screen and make it extremely small. Let's see. Oh, that sucks, doesn't it? We may have to go without background noise. That sucks. You know what I'm going to have to do, guys? Yeah, we're going to have to do without it. Because I'm just not going to do all that stuff. I'm not going to sit there and have it on the screen. But what I'll do is I'll download a bunch of the audio and have it ready to go next week. Okay. Well, I tell you what, we can actually just go ahead and put one on for background noise right now, because I do like sharing my brother's stuff. But he puts the copy and pasted from Amazon. Really? They wrote that about my... Wow. I didn't see that. But then again, you know, I don't know. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get a couple of songs set up here. Let's see. Boom and boom. We'll open those and we'll let them play. They'll be in the background. There we go. How's that? They should play on a loop. Let's see. Repeat. Shuffle. There we go. So it'll be playing back there. And let's make sure it's not over my voice. You guys let me know if that sounds okay. What do you mean, like suggested some month ago? I don't know. I don't know, bro. But anyway, just want to take you to the page, show you what it looks like. Let's see, screen, entire screen, no sound. Really, it won't let me do the, it won't let me do, okay, there we go. Yeah, I was about to say, I better be able to do the sound at the same time. This is it here, and if you look, this is what I wanted to show you guys. I went ahead and started up the Atmosfere Comics page. Right? Hang on. It should show it on here. Open a new link. It should show that. No, it doesn't show it. That's weird. That must be a Google thing, because when I show it in the other one, it pops up pretty easily. But there's a series page for this already. It's only got one book, but as you can see, it's Atmosfere Comics, right? Privateer issue 0. And there it is, the #1 new release. There it is, yep. Downloading the auto, you mean? Yeah. I had a couple. I just don't have a big library of his stuff. I usually, you know, the old days, we just threw it up on YouTube. But anyway, you guys can go check it out. Now, it is $1. I hate that. I wanted to put it up for free, but those stingy capitalists over there at Amazon want you to pay for the server, I guess, or something, because it's just an e-comic. But I got to show you, and Vince, back me up if you've bought it and can tell them. Let me know if this is true. When I created it with their Create app, and it's got a thing where it cuts out the actual panels that you've drawn in the book, right? Hang on, I'll show you guys. So it should be presented something like this. Of course, you know, it's going to have the Kindle looking frame, right? And then, oh shoot, it's going to mess up on me. Okay, so you can cycle through it like this, and it actually shows you the individual panels I've been working on, right? Just like any other e-comic you'd read. And of course, the big ones are going to be splash pages, right? And let's see, there we go. I thought that was neat because it has an automatic panel finder, and you can adjust them and stuff like that. So I thought that part was pretty neat. I thought that was really cool. So anyway, I'm really excited. This is the first thing I've ever published as far as a comic book goes. So that's the one that I'm really looking forward to coloring up and getting all the words on, because that's the first time you see him jumping out of the helicopter there, you know. First time you see him in all of his glory, right? So anyway, if you guys are interested, you want to support it, whatever, this is not a crowdfunding thing. This is on Kindle. You just pay $1 and you can look at the whole comic book. Okay. Well, the whole comic book. It's a 0 issue. Now, if you guys don't know what 0 issue means, it's pretty simple. What you do with a 0 issue is you're just putting out a few inked pages of the book, right? Just to stir up interest and stuff like that. So, Vince says can't buy from Amazon. Really? I'm sorry to hear that. See, 99% of comics do have that. It's a neat feature, but still too small for reading on the phone. Yeah, I can understand that. That would be a pain in the ass on a phone. But it's geared for a Kindle, if you know what that is. It's kind of like a little iPad. That's what it is, really. But, yeah, if you guys want to check it out, go get it, man, and check it out, man. I'm proud of it. You know, and you guys have seen all the work that's there. You've seen me, if you watch this show, you've seen me do it from beginning to end. And we're going to start on the new one tonight. I do want to show you a picture I did just recently for a friend of my mother's. This is a tiger. Of course, everybody down here is huge LSU fans. But this is a tiger that... friend of my mother's wanted me to do for her, and it's just a pencil sketch of a tiger. You know, he's just sitting there kind of solemnly, you know, he's looking over his shoulder. That's one of his shoulders right there where I signed at. But yeah, this one, my mother just got it framed, and it's going to be delivered to the girl next week when she's there. It's a thing for seniors that my mom goes to 3 times a week. And yeah, Tony the Tiger, that's him. Yeah, there you go, Vince. Tony! That's right. Everything's great. Yeah. Let's see. He also says, yes, I read my comics on the big screen. Yeah, absolutely, man. You can do that. No problem. Full show. It's great. That's right. Yeah. But anyway, that's one I just did recently for a friend of my mother's. But the one we need to get to today, and I was thinking of, I sent it over with WhatsApp, but why do that when I can promote my own stuff, right? You know, you can go to Kindle and check it out. That's, you want to, of course, you got the link in there, but you're just looking for Atmosfere Comics, the Privateer, #0. That's what it is, okay? But anyway, want to go ahead and show you guys, I added it to the website too. If you've got the website, if you've got a shortcut to the website, I put it on the website right here. You got support the channel. That takes you to Subscribe Star. But Atmosfere Comics on Kindle, you hit that, and that, yeah, see, it takes it to the page for the series. Now, I'll go ahead and read this for you. It's a little blurb for the series, right? Robert McBriarty fought for the American colonies' freedom on the high seas during the Revolution. A twist of fate gave him abilities and sent him to where his country, the country he helped free, needed him most, our troubled future. Now forged in the past's sense of freedom and honor, armed with today's top technology and endowed with special abilities, Robert seeks to hunt down the tyrannical and snuff out their cult of slavery and deceit. The wicked now live in fear of America's pirate patriot, the privateer. So that's the little blurb that's going to stay up there. And as I add stuff to it, it'll be listed underneath it. Right now, it's only got one book, right? The 0 issue. But that's the little blurb on Atmosfere Comics, the Privateers series page. That's what I was looking for a minute ago. I don't know why it didn't go straight to it. But you can get there by hitting Atmosfere Comics on Kindle right there on the website. Okay? So, anyway, let's see. We got Martin. He says, hello, Joe. He wants me to talk like Droopy Dog the entire show, and I'm just not going to do that. Anyway, it's good to see you, man. Good to see you. But anyway, that's a couple of different ways you can get there. Of course, the links are up in the chat too, and you can always come here to the website and with that little box right down here, you can send me a message, and if you want some artwork done, just that sends me an email right there to my business email. So you guys go check it out whenever you want to get me to do a commission for you. The Subscribe Star is where I'm going to get today's work started at. You know, Subscribe Star, you can look at all the artwork, behind the scenes stuff on the Privateer here. For $5, you can look at all the artwork, and for $1, you can read all the written word, which is the origin story of the Privateer and the Royal Fox. And you can also check out the plot for the first issue. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down to the artwork, through the artwork to the next page I'm going to draw, which is a little further down, looks like, because I put them up in blocks of 6. There is the that's the script for the first, the plot, I guess is what you'd call it, for the first book. And the one we're looking for is number 6. This is the one we're going to start working on. So I'll download that, because I've paid my $5. And then we're going to go ahead and save the image. And then we'll go ahead and get to work. Actually, I should have done that over here. Should have done it on my iPad. I guess I screwed up that way, but that's okay. We've got it on WhatsApp. Also, don't forget, while I'm at it, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, follow on Rumble, and definitely want to go to Twitch. Give us a follow there. You want to give us a follow on Kick, and it's actually working on Kick right now, so as you can see, it's running over there. And also you want to follow us over on X, and let me unpin this so the show will show up top. Unpin. Yep, I'm on over on X, and I'm also on, I'm not on doing live, but you can check out my Instagram at any time too. I've got Instagram and Facebook. And don't forget, on Facebook, the Privateer has his own page. He has his very own page on Facebook. So you guys go check that out. You'll see some of the earliest writings of the Privateer on here. Okay, you'll see his origin story. You'll see the origin story of everybody in the family portrait actually on this site. I haven't even showed you the origin story of American Fox and Regal Inferno yet. Not on this show. But, well, now, I might have read Regal Inferno's one. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, he's got his own Facebook page, so go check it out, man. Anyway, let's go ahead and get rolling with what we got to do today. I got to go ahead and get, I got to get the Twitch rolling. So let's do that. Let's see. All right. Got that set up correctly. Got this all set to go. Bing! And start. Okay. So, over here on the Twitch. Hang on. Probably need to refresh. There we go. There we go. Go ahead and get that rolling. Now, I do want to put this like that. Yeah, that works good for me for this show, I think. Let's go ahead and pull up that piece of artwork on the WhatsApp. Yeah, we'll pull it off of there. Come on, sucker. There we go. All right. Let's see. Pull it on down. Uh-oh. Somebody wrote me something. My brother. The dude in the last panel looks like he's shooting the bird. Okay. Yeah. It does look like he's shooting the bird. Okay, hang on. I'll show you what my brother's talking about. Hang on. Let me pull this down. Let's see. Download. Okay. There we go. Save the photos. And now that I've got it saved to photos, I can close that out. Oh, I got the wrong thing going here. Hang on. We'll get the Procreate going. Hang on. Let's see. Procreate. Right. Yes. Why is this on top? I don't understand. Close that out. Hopefully it didn't kill the stream. It doesn't. Okay. That's not the one I'm looking for. What I want to do now, it's not in here yet. So what I want to do is I want to, is it photo or import? Let's try photo first. Yeah, boom. There we go. Okay, there we are. This, now what Danny's talking about, he says this, it looks like this guy's flipping the bird, right? He's not flipping the bird. He's he's grabbing his sidearm. That's his sidearm. This is just a sketch. But Danny says he's giving the big one, right? That's too funny. Oh my God, that's good. Okay, so let's go ahead and do like we do every time we start one of these things. Let's get these things renamed correctly. This one's the sketch page. Hang on, let's see. Rename. It's the sketch. And as you know, this is a picture of the work I did earlier in the series, right? And then we're going to take that and we're going to add a layer. We're going to name that one Ink. Okay, we'll get to work on the inking. All right, so one thing, now this is a learning process, man. First thing I'm learning is this. When I do these initial sketches from now on, I'm going to put a lot more detail in them. I was kind of in a hurry when I sketched all of this out because I'm actually adding details to stuff. I'm changing sizes of things and all kinds of stuff, right? So we want to cut down on that. The other thing is this. These pictures, even though I did take my time to take good photos of them, as you can see, they're off kilter a little bit. I'm gonna tighten up the panel lines. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the panel lines in first. I always like to do that first, so I know where I'm at. Let's go with black. Come on, give me my colors. We want to go with black. And then we want to go with the Bakersville pen. Yep. Yeah, Danny, I gotta download some more of your music. All I got's these 2 songs downloaded, and that's it. I used, with the old setup, all I had to do was just use YouTube. All right, here we go. Let's see, what are they saying here in the chat? Let's see. All right, we got a few people showed up. Bonjour, says Christian. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Check out Vinyl Revival over there on Rumble, man. He's got a great show. And Wolverine is here. He says, hey, happy Friday. It's good to see you, man. Let's see what else they're talking about here. They're just saying hi and everything. Of course, Vince has got his Rumble, Christian's Rumble there, so you guys definitely go give him a follow over on Rumble for sure. Let's see what else we got here. The Pearl Necklace stream was fun. I mean, the ZZ Top stream. Yeah, I couldn't make the ZZ Top when me and Danny were busy, but yeah, I'm sure it's great. He does fantastic ones. Fantastic music stuff. Let's see. What else we got going here? All right. So, anyway, you guys, let's go ahead and get these panel lines in here. I am messing up. And that seam's really thick. Did I change the size of that Bakersville pen? Let's see. Properties. Max size. Yeah, let's go ahead and brush behavior. Let's see if this does it any different. I need to crank that down to 25 or so, huh? Because it seems really thick. Wow, that's thick. I'm not even pushing down hard. What is going on with that? Okay, let's go smaller. I wonder what would have changed on that. Smudge pull? Okay. Let's see if that'll do a little better. It's really thick. I don't know why it's doing that. That is really strange. No, that's good. That's interesting to see, though. I can edit the lines. All right. I want to go back. I want to change that size again. Because that just... It seems really just... Let's put that at 0. Put this back where it was, because... I don't know. It just seems like it's coming out way too fat. There we go. Great thing about this is it'll pop right into place. Okay. Oh, come on. I hate it when this does this. There we go. Like that. Now, these aren't going to line up with what I had before. Let's go ahead and get the corners cleaned up here. That looks good there. Thicken it up a little bit, clean up that corner. And then get the other two corners. Oh, it's on a race. No! No. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I'm excited, man. I am officially a publisher. I have an e-comic out there somewhere. And this isn't perfect, but I don't expect it to be. This is going to be one of those throwback looking comic books, right? Okay. It's flat. Oh. It's flat. Okay. We'll clean this up. I know, it's boring as hell, isn't it? Just setting up a page to do work on it. But hey, gotta do it. Gotta do this. Go ahead and tighten these lines up a little bit. There we go. Hey, you guys liking the smooth sounds of the smooth sounds of Sharking for Pearls? You guys need to check him out anywhere where you can get your music. what's going on in this page, by the way. Let me go ahead, and since I'm being really boring and just drawing lines here, set up what's going on this page. This is right after the last one we did, where we actually see the privateer in all his glory jumping out the... Let me go ahead and turn the color on now. There you go. That's what he looks like colored. Yes, he has white gloves. Yes, he has a white shirt. And yes, he has white boots. He's red, white, and blue, boys and girls. All right. So anyway, he's jumped between the helicopter. Of course, the helicopter he's flying is the Huey there, and it folded space so they could drop him off and get out of the way. And this guy's coming in for a strafing run. Well, the results of which are what we're drawing right here at the beginning of this one. Okay, what you got there is the privateer covering her, and he's got a shield around him. That line you saw around him in the other one, it's a kinetic shield. It's taking all the energy out of the bullets, so they'll just drop to the ground, right? And then in this panel, the girl is saying, "Where did you come from?" And it's actually going to be a shared bubble right here between her and these guys, the helicopter pilots in the hind. They're all going to say, where did you come from? Or actually, no, it's not going to be a shared bubble. She's going to say, where did you come from? He's going to say, where did he come from, right? And then right here, the captain giving the middle finger to his subordinate. No, actually, that's the captain running out of the cabin of the boat with his sidearm pulled, is what it is. He's not giving the middle finger. Our brother, man, he comes up with some crazy shit. Let's see what's going on in the chat. He said, that seems really thick. That's what she said. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, here we go. This is Christian says he just tipped me as anonymous, huh? Well, let's go check it out real quick. I don't want to go without reading it if he had something that he wanted to say to me. Let's go check that out real fast. Thank you, Christian. You're too kind, buddy. You know I love you, man. Looking forward to seeing you and Mel again as soon as we can. Let's see. That is. Did I take down my string? No, there it is. Okay. Let's go and take a look. And remind me later. Let's see. That would be Christian with a $5 tip. Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate it. And he says, that's how much a Corona costs in Canada. That's American dollars, $5. Yeah, so he's buying me a Corona is what he's doing. Nice, man. Thank you very much, Christian. I appreciate it. I wish I could put that up here, but I can't. Well, yeah, I can. What am I talking about? Let's see if I can do this. Copy. And I'll just write it in here. Paste. And then I'll highlight it. I think I hit it, didn't I? Why is it not? Oh, really? It can be a pain in the butt. Maybe I have to hit that. Yeah, there we go. That's how much a Corona costs in Canada. That's American dollars? That French translator is kind of a pain in the butt, isn't it, Christian? American dollars. But anyway, thank you, brother. I appreciate you greatly. I really do. Okay, let's see what else they're talking about here. Let's see. Christian says, the 4 biggest lies in the world. My wife is better looking. The e-transfer been sent. Just the tip. And I won't join in your mouth. Good Lord, man. Why are you guys trying to get me in trouble? The e-transfer, the check is in the mail. Has evolved. Yes, exactly. cough, cough. Check your stream elements. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I was working, dude. When I'm drawing, you guys know I'm looking at the iPad. And that's how the privateer got accused of sexual assault, right? Yes, of course. $5 for a Corona, Vince says? Yeah, that's probably cheap, dude. Let's see. It's on a delay? Really? Okay. Well, shit. Sorry, man. Anyway, let's get back to work here. Let me see. Where's my... Okay, there it is. Full screen. All right. So, anyway. Yeah, that's what's going on this page here. And what's really cool is the next page after this is another one that I really am looking forward to drawing for you guys. And I'll show you why here in a second. This thing is really sensitive today. Some of these lines are coming out really thick. But I can always fix them. It ain't no big deal. The same way I'm drawing them is the same way I could fix them. Okay. So let's turn off the sketch for a minute. So we can be sure we're getting this right. And get these lines drawn out. So I hope you're enjoying the work so far. If you haven't, go check out the subscribe star. If you really want to know more about this stuff, really just go to the Privateer's Facebook page and you'll see a lot of stuff that's coming in the book. It's all stuff I wrote years ago when we were playing DC Universe Online every day. We had a website up, our league did, and I was writing a lot of stuff about the Privateer. And I did it all on Facebook first. That's what I did. So, why is that not working? Okay, I'm confused. Okay, there it goes. I don't know what happened there. I wasn't doing anything there for a little bit. Nah! No, that's all right. We'll leave it like that. We'll erase that. Ah! That's right. I make crazy noises when I make mistakes. Gary and them on his show when I'm drawing, and I go, ah! Anima's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm just screeching like a 12-year-old girl with a skinned knee every time I screw up. All right, let's see. There we go. All right, so the panels are ready. Let's see how much time we got. Oh, we got a little time. Let's go ahead and get on this sketch. Okay. Turn the sketch on. Now let's go ahead. We're going to start top to bottom, I think. Let's work on Privateer's hat. Wow, that's too thick. Wow, what is going on with this pen? Either that or, you know what it might be? Let's check out the canvas itself. Resize. Settings. Let's see what that is compared to other ones, because it's in the thousands there. Let's see what this one is, because I didn't really have problem. Look how thin the lines are on this. Okay. Settings. Yeah, there's my problem right there. Look at this. We got to resize this. Yeah, this has got to be resized. You live and learn, don't you? At least I noticed it, right? Okay. 3,550. Okay. That's something we're going to have to check every time we start a new page, guys. Something we're going to have to check. All right. Canvas. Crop and resize. Settings. 3,550. Done. And then, what was the other one? hit done. And then we'll see what the other one is. We're using this page as a thing. Okay. All right, so we'll take that and we'll look at its canvas. See, you learn something new every time you watch this show about, okay, that's 2,280. All right. Let's take this. Okay. 2,280. Okay, now what we're going to do, hit done. Then we're going to grab that first thing we're going to do, because those lines are well, if I blow that up, it's going to make the lines really, really thick. We're just going to have to redraw the lines. But hey, it's a learning experience, right? This whole thing has been a learning journey. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into layers. First thing we're going to do is get rid of the ink layer. Then we're going to take this and we're going to give it one of these and just pull this corner out to the other corner. And boom, we're set to go. Yeah, that looks good to me. I like that. Okay, so now, let's see. Let's turn that off. So we're all set now. Whoops. I didn't have the whole view, did I? Okay. Let's do that again. Let's finish pulling it up. And boom. There we go. Okay. Now, watch when I draw the lines now. How thin they're going to be, right? Let's go ahead and start about halfway up here. And really, what I should do is just draw them side to side. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's crazy good. Okay. And we're going to take this one. Get out of my way. God bless it. Take this one and bring it all the way down here. Isn't it beautiful that all you have to do is just hold that. It pops right into place. Isn't that nice? But as the weeks go on, we're going to have more and more stuff for you to check out, guys. Really. Keep checking out the subscribe star. Keep checking out the website. You know, there'll be links on the website for everything. Hang on. Edit line. Yeah, let me hit edit line. Beautiful thing about edit line is I can sit here and take that edge and pull it wherever I want it to. That looks good to me. Okay, boom. So, we're just going to go ahead and tighten that up and we'll be done for today. Hang on. So now I know that when my stuff is too... Oh. I screwed up again, didn't I, guys? Look at that. Can you tell what I did? Okay. We got to take a few steps back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, what did I do wrong? I haven't created the ink layer. I'm in such a hurry that I forgot to create the ink layer. And use it to do the drawing on. Hello. Looks good. Once again, thank God for this line popping feature. Makes it a lot easier. Are you guys shocked I figured out why the lines were so thick? Are you shocked? Yeah, looks like I left a dot on the sketch page, but that's all right. It's no big. Ah! No, that's too much. There we go. You know, the beautiful thing about this is now that I'm actually doing this on a different platform where I can stream wherever the hell I want, I could just keep going until I go to work. But I do like to relax and say hi to my wife and my mom and all that good stuff before I go to work. So I do have to do that, guys. Or I'd just sit here and draw for you for a couple hours. And who knows, maybe I'll start doing that on Saturday or something. Let's see, let's go back to this and see if we can't get rid of that little bit of... Yeah. That's cool. It looks like it's spattered white paint now. But anyway, that's the next page we're going to work on. That's where we're at, boys and girls. Looking forward to knocking this out as fast as I can. You know, it's starting to steamroll. I'm starting to learn how to use this thing and stuff. I've drawn these last couple of pages a lot faster than the other ones. So, anyway, let's get ready to roll here. You know, we only do about an hour on Friday. Let's go ahead and we'll shut down the Twitch stream. And let's go ahead and push our wares before we get out of here, boys and girls. Let's see. Uh-oh. Do I see? Yeah, he made it before the end of the show. I'll be damned. Check it out. Fuck Headquarters 2005 is here. But that's not his real name. You want to know what his name is?
There are some who call me Tim.
That's right. His name is Tim, boys and girls. Tim is here. Timmy. Timmy. Okay, so we're here at the end. And we've been listening to this shifty breeze all the way through this. But thank Highlander for the music. So it's not quite so boring watching me draw. You got a little background noise there. Let me let you know what's going on with the channel. First of all, you guys definitely, if you want to check it out, go check out the comic book. It's all it is the first 5 pages that you guys have seen me work on every week. Let me pull it up here in the history and I'll show it to you. It's the Privateer issue 0 is what we got for you over there on Amazon. It's there for $1 if you want to check it out. That's what the cover looks like. The cover doesn't have this on it. Okay, it doesn't have that at all. That's just the cover of the sales page. But it's Atmosfere Comics, the Privateer issue 0. Go look it up. I'm sure my man Vince has the link in the chat, so you guys go check it out. I'm proud of it. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. But yeah, go check that out. Also, we want you to check out, of course, the website. It has links to that as well. You can hit that right there and it'll take you straight to the series page where you can find it and everything. So you guys check out the website, and if you want to support the channel through Subscribestar, you hit that link right there and it'll take you straight to my Subscribestar page, where I give you info on the shows upcoming, and You can also see all the behind-the-scenes work, all the writings, all the plots for the comic books, all the sketch pages. They're there where you can download and take a good look at them. You just hit view and download, and it will download it for you, and you can zoom in on it and see what I'm drawing and stuff. These are pretty simple sketches, really, but you know. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. I love this character. He's kind of my version of Captain America, only he's an actual pirate that fought during the American Revolution. So you guys can go over to Subscribestar and check out all this stuff. It's $5 to check out the artwork and $1 to check out the written word. So you guys go, if you want to support the channel, head over to Subscribestar and do that. Or go get the Kindle book too. But really, I get more support out of Subscribestar. Anyway, you can also follow us on the YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Kick, X. I'm on Instagram as well, and Facebook. Okay. So you guys just go give us a follow everywhere, wherever you consume your social media at. That's where I'll be at, okay? So just check that out. Let's let you know what's going on with the rest of the channel this week. Excuse me. Got a frog in my throat. You know this is Sketching the Privateer. We do it every Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time. So come back next week, and you'll see more work on page 6. Maybe I'll find enough time this week to knock out page 6, man. I'm starting to get the fever for this now, man. It's but I got a lot of work to do, guys. Once I've got the inking done. Now my brother, he's one of those guys that likes the black and white. He thinks I should just do that, but I want to do it. I want to do it the way he and I read comic books as a kid. You know, I want you guys to get a 20-page rag with a cliffhanger ending, right? That's the way we used to do it. Anyway, you guys come check out the work every Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time on my channel. The next time you see me will be on Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time when Highlander, yes, the guitar player that is playing all that music behind us right now, shows up and we hack the Matrix. Everything you need to know about the clown show that is 2025 through today's headlines. The Brothers Hack the Matrix every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time. And don't forget, here at the end of the month, we're going to start our weekly pregame show on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. NFL pregame party. So be looking for that the last weekend of August on Sunday. That's our lineup on Sundays coming up. It's going to be pregame party and then the Brothers Hack the Matrix at 6 p.m. That was strategically placed so we could do something between the games. Yeah. So anyway, hang on. I can't have anything rocking like that, Dan, while I'm talking here. But anyway, Brothers Hack the Matrix at 6 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, Mondays, it's Military Monday. Drink and Draw. I'll be working on the Privateer then, too. And we'll be talking about Taken. Gary, Anima, and Martin will be talking about the movie Taken. And I thought it was kind of a weird choice for Military Monday, but apparently this guy was in the Special Forces before his daughter was taken. So you guys come check it out as I draw on the Privateer and we all talk about Taken on Monday morning on the Military Monday Drink and Draw at 10 a.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefields channel. And then It's Only Talk and Roll will be back at 4 p.m. Central Time on Monday. That 70s Rock fans should be back from jolly old Scotland, the home of the Rocks and the sheep. And we'll be doing something at 4 p.m. Central Time this Monday. So just look for it on That 70s Rock Fans channel at 4 p.m. And then, of course, at 6:30 p.m., it's time for Video Games, Cocktails, and Fails with Papa Joe Gamer After Dark. And this week, it's going to be part 17 of my playthrough of Mass Effect 2, where Martin gives me as much hell as possible, and we have a few friends show up as well. So you guys come see me at 6:30 p.m. Central Time for Mass Effect 2 Part 17. And then, of course, on Wednesday, it's another Drink and Draw, and this one got backed up a week. We were supposed to do it this week, but this week we're going to be doing Dead Heat, the movie with Treat Williams and Joe Piscopo, and it's all full of zombies. It's a buddy cop comedy during zombie apocalypse. Sounds crazy, but it's pretty funny. Anyway, you guys come check it out. We're going to be talking about it while I work on the Privateer. Gary, Martin, and Anima will be talking all about it at 3 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday, right before I go live with State of the Atmosphere, the pop culture show that I love to do every week. Is my favorite show to do. We talk about all my favorite stuff: movies, TV shows, video games, comic books, all of it. Music, all that stuff. Anything that's happening in the pop culture world, come check it out. And of course, the Sweeney Spot. We got to check in on Sydney Sweeney. People may be just now noticing her because of the jeans, but we've been talking about her for 2 years on my channel. So you guys come check it out. State of the Atmosphere at 5:30 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday, and that brings us right back around to Sketching the Privateer on Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time. So let's check the chat real quick before we get out of here. See what everybody's saying. Of course, Vince is going to tell you, cheerio, guys and gals. Stay nerdy, everybody, and have yourself a wonderful weekend. And you know what I'm going to tell you. Everybody's saying bye, but I want to tell you, you guys be safe. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless.